Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do problems. Before that we shall recall two definitions minded. Composition of functions and invertible function. Composition of functions, there are two functions, f from a to b one function, g from b to c another function. Then the composition of f and g denoted by GOF from the domain of f to the codomain of g. Domain of f is set A and codomain of g is set C. Here A to C defined by GOF of x, this is equal to G of f of x, G of f of x for all here x belongs to domain of this function set E. It is also a function defined from the domain of f to codomain of g. The domain of f is set A to codomain of g is set C, defined like this: GOF of x equal to G of f of x for all x belongs to set A. Invertible function means function is both 1 1 and onto means then function is invertible. Function is invertible means its inverse exists. Suppose a function f from a to b is said to be invertible if there exists another function g from b to a, such that GOF equal to identity function, here subscript the domain of f set A, and FOG equal to identity function, here subscript the domain of g set B. Then here we say that G is called inverse of f. G is called inverse of f, or we can say that f is called inverse of G. One thing minded, both here G and f are inverse of each other. Now we go to the problem exercise 1.3. First problem, let f from set 1 3 4 to set 1 to 5. Domain of f, this is set 1 3 4, codomain of f, this is, and g from set 1 2 5 to set 1 3. Domain of g and codomain of g, this is, be given by, defined like this: f equal to set 1 comma 2 3 comma 5 4 comma 1, and g equal to set 1 comma 3 comma 2 comma 3 comma 5 comma 1. Write down GOF, means the composition of f and g. We have to write GOF here. Shall find that here for f function defined like this, correct? This can be written as here. This is domain element, range element. First elements of the ordered pairs belongs to domain, and second elements of the ordered pair belongs to range. This can be written as f of 1 equal to 2. We know that. F of 3 equal to 5. F of 4 equal to 1. The G function, this can be written as G of domain element 1 equal to range element 3, and this is G of 2 domain element range element 3, domain element G of 5 equal to range element 1. Here we have to write GOF. What is the domain of GOF? Means domain of f is the domain of GOF. We know that because here function different from the domain of f to codomain of g. What is the domain of f? This is set 1 3 4. This is 2. What is the codomain of g? Codomain of g, this is set 1 3. So here we have domain of domain elements, find its range elements, then write GOF. Here first I am taking here GOF, first domain element 1. We know that it is defined by G of f of 1. G of substitute f of 1 value, f of 1 equal to 2. G of 2 value, here we have G of 2 equal to 3. Domain element 1, its corresponding range element 3 here. Pre-image element, here image element. Next, second element 3 I am taking. GOF of 3 defined as g of f of 3. Here g of substitute f of 3 value. Here we have f of 3 equal to 5. G of 5 equal to 1. 3 pre-image element, 1 image element. Next, GO of third element F4. G of F of 4. G of substitute F of 4 value. Here we have F of 4 equal to 1. G of 1 equal to 3. Pre-image image element. Now GOF can be written as like this. Domain element, range element. Means pre-image element belongs to domain, image element belongs to range. Here we can write 1, 3. Domain, range element here. Domain element, range element 3, 1. Domain element, range element 4, 3. Got it? Right, GOF means the domain of F. What is the domain of F? Set 1, 3, 4, 2. What is the codomain of G? Set 1, 3. Take domain elements here. GOF domain element 1. This can be written as G of F of 1. Substitute F of 1 value. Here 2. F of 1 value. G as it is G of 2 value 3. Similarly, GOF of second here domain element 3. Similarly, you can find this. Next, GOF of 4. Finally, write GOF equal to 1, 3, here 3, 1, 4, 3. It is. Go to next problem. Second problem. Let F, G and H be functions from R to R. Then show that first one F plus J of OH, this is equal to FOH plus GOH. Second one F into G of OH, this is equal to FOH into GOH. I am going to prove first one. First one, here we shall prove that F plus J of OH equal to FOH plus GOF. LHS I am taking F plus J of OH. Here let us take domain element X. One thing minded, before going to that, one thing minded, we know that algebra functions, sum of two functions, how to write product of two functions, bind it. Here sum of two functions F plus J of X can be written as sum of two functions is a function of X, means then this can be written as each function is a function of X. Sum of each function is a function of X. F of X plus G of X. F plus G of X can be written as F of X plus G of X. Similarly, product of two functions F into G of X can be written as product of F and G is a function of X, means product of each function is a function of X. F of X into G of X. And next we know that composite function defined like this. We know that suppose here F4G of X, suppose this can be defined as F of G of X. So here I am taking domain element because I am defining this, therefore let us take domain element X here. Here this can be defined as here F plus G of, remove or take bracket, of H of X. F plus G of H of X. Next, consider this is X here. I am applying this condition. F plus G of X can be written as F of X plus G of X here. Consider this is X. F of X equal to H of X. X value H of X. Plus G of X. G of, here what is X means? This is H of X. Got it. Again this can be written as like this. F of G of X can be written as FOG, like FOG of X, like this. FOG of X, reverse order. Here F of H of X can be written as FOH here. FOH of x. This can be written as GOH of x. Again, this can be written as in reverse order. F of x plus G of x. F is a function of x, G is a function of x. This can be written as F plus G is a function of x, like that. Here FOH is a function of x, GOH is a function of x. This can be written as FOH plus GOH is a function of x, like this. Here LHS F plus J H of x. So if LHS equal to RHS, and this can be written as F plus J of OH, this is equal to FOH plus GOH. See, I am removing this domain element on both sides, x removing on both sides. F plus G of OH, this is equal to FOH plus GOH. Very easy one. Take LHS F plus J of OH. Let us domain element x. We know that it is defined by F plus J of H of x. Correct. Next, here F is a means, F plus J is a function of means. This can be written as F of H of x plus G of H of x. Again, this can be written as, know that here, FOH of x plus GOH of x. Again, this can be written as this is F of x plus G of x can be written as F plus G of x. Here also same value. Here FOH plus GOH of x. LHS, remove domain element x on both sides. Then F plus G of OH equal to FOH plus GOH. Similarly, we can prove that second one. Second one I am taking F into G of OH. Here let us domain element x here. This can be defined as, we know that here, F into dot here, F into G here, F into G defined as here of, remove or take bracket here. FOG of x can be written as F of G of x. Of here, H of x. So we know that F into G of x can be written as F of x into G of x. So here also same, F into G of x here, consider H of x, can be written as F of this H of x into G of H of x. Again, reverse order, F of G of x can be written as FOG of x. Here F of H of x can be written as FOH of x dot, this can be written as GOH of x. Again, this can be written as reverse, F of x into G of x can be written as, here observe here, F into G of x. Here same, FOH is a function of x, GOH is a function of x. This can be written as here FOH into GOH. Total product is a function of x. Correct. LHS F into G of OH of x. Clearly LHS equal to RHS. Remember here domain element on both sides. F into G of OH, this is equal to FOH into GOH. Here F into G OH, let us domain element x. It is defined as F into G of removal of H of x. This can be written as F of H of x here. F of H of x into G of H of x. Again, this can be written as composition function. FOH of x here, G of H of x can be written as GOH of x. Next here each function is a function of x. Therefore, whole product here FOH dot GOH is a function of x. LHS, by removing domain element x on both sides, F dot G, F into G of OH, this is equal to FOH dot GOH. This is. Hence it is. So next problem. Third problem. Find GOF and F4G. Show that F4G and GOF which is not equal to F4G. First one, f of x equal to modulus of x and g of x equal to modulus of 5x minus 2. Very easy one. Find GOF and F4G. Show that GOF is not equal to F4G. Here we have f of x equal to modulus of x and g of x equal to modulus of 5x minus 2. Very important one. This type of problems very important for 3 marks. Solution. Here we have f of x equal to modulus of x, g of x equal to modulus of 5x minus 2. First one, take GOF now. See, one thing mind it, while defining GOF means let's take domain element x and another element y like that. This can be defined as we know that g of f of x. Don't take simply GOF, g of f. Take a domain element, then we can write g of f of x like that. It also same. Let us take domain element x. This can be written as g of f of x. We know that. Yes, substitute f of x value first. F of x value modulus of x. Next, g of, let us take modulus of x t and denote this by other variable where t equal to your modulus of x. Now define g of t. Here we have g of x equal to modulus of 5x minus 2. G of t means replacing your x by t. G of t is equal to modulus of 5t minus 2. Modulus of replacing x by t, here 5t minus 2. 5t minus 2. 5 into here t, substitute t value modulus of x minus 2 whole modulus called as equation 1. Next, find F4G. Take F4G, let us domain element x defined as f of g of x. F of, substitute g of x value. Here we have g of x modulus of 5x minus 2. F of, I am denoting this u, where u equal to modulus of 5x minus 2. Where u equal to modulus of 5x minus 2. Now define f of u. Here replacing x by u, f of u is equal to modulus of u. F of u equal to modulus of u. Finally substitute u value, u equal to, here, again modulus of 5x minus 2. And one thing mind here, modulus of x can be written as modulus of x. Modulus means non-negative. Here modulus means non-negative. Both are same here. Here we have 2 modulus means this can be written as modulus of 5x minus 2. We can write called as equation. Modulus of 5x minus 2 called as equation 2. From equations 1 and 2. From equation 1 we have modulus of 5 into modulus of x minus 2. From 2 here we have 5x different, here x if we take negative value minus 2 or minus 1 like that. Equation 1 is not equal to equation 2. Here x equal to minus 2, suppose substitute means modulus of minus 2 plus 2. Here x equal to minus 2 means minus 2 that is. So both are unequal minded. No need to give example. Directly you can write from equations 1 and 2. Here GOF is not equal to F4G. You can write GOF is not equal to F4G. N of this is. No need to take a domain element. Mind it. So very important one here. Here we have f of x equal to modulus of x. g of x equal to modulus of 5x minus 2. GOF, very important mind it. Let take domain element x. Don't take directly this. Wrong, that is. Let take domain element x here. Defined as g of f of x. Substitute first f of x value. Here we have modulus of x. Let take here modulus of x equal to t. Where t equal to modulus of x. Now define g. G of t. Replacing x by t. G of t equal to modulus of 5t minus 2. Modulus of 5t minus 2. Finally substitute t value. T equal to modulus of x. 5 into modulus of x minus 2. Called as equation 1. Now take second one here. F of g. F of g, let take domain element x. Very important one. F of g of x. F of substitute g of x value. Here we have g of x value. Modulus of 5x minus 2. Let take this value u. Where u equal to not. Where u equal to this total inside bracket value modulus of 5x minus 2. Now define f function. Here we have f function f of x equal to modulus of x. Replacing x by u, f of u equal to modulus of u. Here modulus, this is modulus of substitute u value. Here u equal to again modulus of 5x minus 2. Here modulus of 5x minus 2 can be written as modulus of 5x minus 2. Modulus of x can be written as modulus of x. Clearly it is true because both are non-negative. From equations 1 and 2, clearly LHS is not equal to RHS. Directly we write LHS is not equal to RHS. If you want to verify means take x equal to negative values, verify. Clearly LHS cannot be equal to RHS. Got it? Very important one is. So now we go to CET problem. CET problems. So let explain one thing. So very important one. Let f from a to b be a function. Here clearly a is domain, here b is codomain. Let take number of elements in domain set a equal to m. Let take number of elements in codomain set b equal to n. Mind it, we have formula, standard formula. Number of functions from set A to set B. Number of functions from set A to set B equal to n of b whole power n of a. N of b means number of elements of codomain power number of elements of domain. Here n of b equal to n. N of a value m. N power n. Number of functions from set A to set B, n power m. Next, when number of elements in domain is less than or equal to number of elements in codomain. Number of elements in domain is less than or equal to number of elements in codomain, then number of 1-1 functions, directly I am taking from the NPM. NPM is, here n means number of elements of codomain, here m means number of elements of domain. NPM. Next, when number of elements of domain is greater than or equal to number of elements of codomain, then number of onto functions from set A to set B. When number of elements in codomain contains 2 elements, your formula 2 power m minus 2. Number of onto functions from set A to set B when number of elements codomain is greater than or equal to number of elements of codomain, then only onto functions can be defined, otherwise not. We have formula 2 power m minus 2. Here what is m is number of elements of domain. Next, number of elements of domain is equal to number of elements of codomain, then number of bijective functions from set A to set B, NPN, or you can take MPM. N of A equal to N of B equal to M means MPM. n of a equal to n, n of b equal to n means here. Means number of elements of domain is equal to number of elements of codomain. Then number of bijective functions can take npm m factorial, or you can take npn n factorial. Mind it. Number of elements of domain A equal to m. Number of elements of codomain B equal to n. Then number of functions from set A to set B, n power m. Standard formula, very important one. When number of elements of domain is less than or equal to number of elements of codomain, then one function can be defined. Number of one functions formula npm. Here n means number of elements of codomain. Here n means number of elements of domain. Next, when number of elements of domain is greater than or equal to number of elements of codomain, and number of elements of codomain contains two elements, then number of onto functions from set A to set B, 2 power m minus 2. Here what is m is number of elements of domain. And next, number of elements of domain equal to number of elements of codomain. The number of bijective functions npm m factorial, npm n factorial. Already I have given this formula. After the complete of functions, I have given all these points. Now I am going to a problem. See the first problem. Let A and B be finite sets containing respectively m and n elements. The number of functions that can be defined from set A to set B is A option 2 power mn, B option m power n, C option n power m, D option mn. Read the problem carefully. Let A and B finite sets containing respectively m and n elements. A contains m elements and B contains n elements. Then number of functions that can be defined from set A to set B. So formula, number of elements in set A equal to, here we have m. Number of elements in set B equal to n. Then number of functions from set A to set B, we know that formula. Number of elements of codomain power number of elements of domain. This number of elements of codomain, here we have n. Number of elements of domain m. N power m, that's it. N power m, clearly C option is the right option. Second problem. Set A has 3 elements and set B has 4 elements. The number of injections that can be defined from set A to set B is A option 144, B option 12, C option 24, D option 60. See, set A has 3 elements. Means number of elements in set A equal to 3. And set B has 4 elements. Means number of elements in set B equal to 4. The number of injections means 1 functions. Injections means 1 functions that can be defined from set A to set B. We know that formula. Number of 1 functions formula npm. Here n means number of elements of codomain. Here m means number of elements of domain. This can be defined only when m is less than or equal to n. Means number of elements in domain is less than or equal to number of elements of codomain. Here n equal to here C. Here m is this is m equal to 3. Here n equal to 4. Don't get confusion. Number of elements of here codomain. Codomain here we have 4. P m is here number of elements of domain 3. 4p3. 4 into 3 into 2. Correct. For this is a 12. 12 into 2, 24. 24 means clearly C option is the right option. Okay. Number of unknown function formula NPM. N means number of elements of codomain. M means number of elements of domain. Here 4p3, 24. Third problem. The number of surjections from set A equal to 1, 2, 3, so on. N is greater than equal to 2. To set B equal to A comma B is A option NP2, B option 2 power n minus 2, C option 2 power n minus 1, D option none of these. Number of surjections means surjection means onto function. This is onto function from set A to set B. Here set A, how many elements here we have? Set A contains n elements. Number of elements in set A equal to n. To set B, number of elements in set B equal to, here we have 1, 2 elements. Number of onto functions from set A to set B, formula here we have formula 2 power here, 2 power n of A minus 2. 2 power m, n means here number of elements of domain, that's it. Number of elements of domain equal to how many elements? N minus 2. 2 power n minus 2 is clearly B option is the right option. Number of onto functions from set A to set B, 2 power number of elements of domain minus 2. 2 power n of A here, number of elements of set A, n, that's it. Substitute n of A equal to n minus 2. 2 power n minus 2. Well, B option is the right option. So next, fourth problem. Let set A contain n distinct numbers. How many bijections from set A to set A can be defined? A option n square, B option factorial n, C option n, D option none of these. Here we have set A contain n distinct numbers. How many bijections from set A to set A can be defined? Set A to set A means domain is set A, codomain is also set A. Both here domain, codomain here contain same elements, means both are same sets. Got it. So how many elements contained in set A? N distinct numbers. Number of elements in set A equal to n. For number of bijective functions, bijective means bijective functions from set A to set A, we have formula NPN or NPM. Here n means here same here, contain same elements here. N of A, P, N of A can take, or NPN directly. NPN means n factor. N factor, clearly B option is the right option. So next, fifth problem. let f from I to I be defined by f of x equal to x plus I, where I is a fixed integer, then f is a option 1 1 but not onto, b option onto but not 1 1, c option non-invertible, d option both 1 1 and onto. Let f from I to be psi means set up all integers. I to I be defined by f of x equal to x plus I. I is a fixed integer. Then f is, what about here, verify whether 1 1 onto or not. Here f of x equal to x plus I is a fixed integer here, fixed integer, not variable. Then we verify it is 1 1 or onto. Take 1 1 condition, f of x1 equal to f of x2. Then f of x1, x1 plus I equal to here f of x2, x2 plus I. I is fixed, cancels, then x1 equal to x2, where f is 1 1. Is it onto? Is it onto means let take y belongs to codomain here. Codomain f of x equal to y. Here we have f of x plus I equal to y. Find x value here, x equal to y plus y, taking this side minus. Here I is integer, we know that y is integer because y belongs to codomain is also integer. The difference of two integer again an integer, clearly x value belongs to domain integer. Got it? Clearly means for every element of codomain there exists its pre-image element in domain, then clearly function is onto. Clearly it is both 1 1 and onto. Clearly which is the right option means D option is the right option. Thank you.